So first of all, thank you, Dr. Vijay, for agreeing to be a part of this meeting at a short notice. You remember that we used to have these one-to-one meetings like this with you and your officers during the earlier months also, and all through these last over 9 months now. At multiple levels, things are being monitored with the states. The Prime Minister has been in touch with the Chief Ministers through more than half a dozen meetings. The Cabinet Secretary has been in touch with all the Chief Secretaries. Our Health Secretary has been in touch with the officers in the Health Ministry at different state levels and Union Territory levels, and I have myself been in touch with all of you either through this video conference, or we have been regularly talking to each other on the phone also. So it's after a few months that we are talking to each other through this video conference, and the idea around the revival of these video conferences with the ministers was I think number one, to review in detail the latest situation in the state, and also to share with you what's happening around in the country. And also, you know that in the last couple of weeks, the Prime Minister has also given a clarion call for organizing a Jan Andolan in the country around the basic issues for ensuring that most of the people in the country, they follow the COVID appropriate behavior very diligently and with utmost sincerity. Although from the day one we have been reminding people that the use of mask worn in a proper manner and associated with adequate physical distancing of 2 meters or so, and then also associated with the principles of hand hygiene and respiratory etiquettes, and to add to this utmost care and caution during the impending winter months and during the impending festivals. It was decided, and in fact the Prime Minister had to even go up to the extent of giving a small message to the nation through the television. And the other day, you remember, he spoke almost 10 minutes around this COVID appropriate behavior during the festival season. So we have been pursuing this particular aspect in a very, I would say, proactive and aggressive manner with not only the state health ministers, but also with other NGOs and other relevant people in the society over the past few weeks. That is what I have been doing. And even outside the domain of the health ministry, we are talking to other departments and other HODs to take forward this message to everyone in the society. So that was one of the foremost reasons, because you will also appreciate, because Chennai and particularly means overall your state has also had a lot of trouble in the last few months, and right now overall we know that the number of cases and the number of deaths, everything seems to be in a declining phase. And it is the considered view of all the experts also that if the country can ensure that there is COVID appropriate behavior by people, then we could probably take this declining trend further. And number of other mathematical models etc. proposed, they all are projecting good results in the next few months. And simultaneously, we are already working very hard on the vaccine front. And out of the 9 vaccine candidates all over the world who are in, you can say, advanced phases of clinical trial, 3 out of those 9 belong to India. Already, around 200 vaccine candidates are there around the whole world, and 30 out of them are in India, but 3 out of 9 are in advanced stages. One is in advanced stage of clinical trial 3, one has already entered the clinical trial phase 3, and another one is in advanced phase 2 clinical trials. And any time in the next year, maybe in the first few months of 2021, we hope to have vaccine. And as we have already shared with the states, we have drawn a list of the probables or the people who should get the vaccine first, and that priority etc. is also being shared with the states. Line listing of those who should get the vaccine, our health workers and our frontline workers, etc., and those people with comorbidities, that is all shared with the states also, and the states are also expected to draw those lists, where also we wanted to emphasize this aspect with you in particular, so that you can monitor this particular aspect also, apart from the fact that you are monitoring COVID for last 9 months. So one was this vaccine front, because if we have to give vaccine to people sometimes in 2021, we have to start our preparations right now. So in the Union Ministry, we have already started working for last almost over 2-3 months now, and everything right from, you see, procuring the vaccine to its delivery to the last man, and including all those transportation, cold chain and other things, they are all being worked out in great detail with electronic platform and use of digital applications, etc., etc. So that was the idea of this particular meeting with you. And just to be precisely sharing with you, at the national level, we have today morning we had something like 6,10,803 active cases today, while in Tamil Nadu, as per my information, we have 27,734 active cases. And it's very heartening to know that we have probably the maximum recoveries in the whole world. It's about 72,59,509 in the whole country, while our growth rate is 0.5% at the national level. Your growth rate in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu, is 0.4%, and we enjoy at the country level the highest recovery rate in the whole world. That's about 90.85%. But congratulations to you, because your recovery rate in Tamil Nadu is even higher than the national average, and it's about 94.5%. Fatality rate of India as well as Tamil Nadu continues to be 1.5% right now today. And while India has a doubling rate of about 131 days for 3 days, you have a doubling rate of 217 days right now. That is also very heartening to know. Our sample positivity rate at the national level is 7.6%. You have a sample positivity rate of 7.3%. And here also, I would like to congratulate you, because Tamil Nadu is probably one state where the example is worth emulating by others, because most of the tests that you are doing, almost 98-99% of the tests, that is what my officers have been following and telling me, that you are doing only RT-PCR test. So that is also a very good indication. And then the samples tested per million. For the country, it's 72,087, but for Tamil Nadu, it is over a lakh, 1,12,251. And then that we started our journey with one lab. And today we are so happy to know, as a doctor also you can appreciate how difficult it was in those odd circumstances to create these labs all over the country with only NIV Pune with us. So we have over 2011 labs right now, and yesterday itself again, like most of the days now, we tested over 1 million people, and every day we are testing something between 1 to 1.5 million people, and we have already crossed the figure of 10 crores. It's right now 10 crores 60 lakhs that we have already tested. So as far as you are concerned, I have to place on record my appreciation, because you have used your public health cadre quite well, and starting from the that issue when we had that Tablighi Jamaat cases, which came to almost all parts of the country, and you did a contact tracing of 1500 people, where you got some 500 positive, and then further in the contact tracing you had another 30% positive cases. That was all proactively done by you, and so that is how we could effectively contain things in Tamil Nadu at that time. And then I remember last time when we were doing this video conferencing, there was this issue around that vegetable market in Chennai, and from there the cases had gone up to spread to those 8 districts, and you had almost 1,000 positive cases in the vegetable market, and then the contact tracing was done for 3,000 people. I know Tamil Nadu is using Arogya Setu app also quite aggressively, and you are able to locate the hotspots, the prospective hotspots very well. And another good point that we had been appreciating at that time also was that your mortality rate at significant period of time was less than even 1%, though today it is 1.5%. But you have been admitting almost 70% of your patients in the hospitals, that is also. And right now, as we will just now in a presentation which will be made by the Director of the National Center for Disease Control, Dr. Sujit Singh, where we will highlight some of the things that we thought even at this stage, when you are also personally quite vigilant about it, but we thought we will draw your attention to these issues. We have been told that only right now these are 7 districts which are mostly affected, like Chennai, Chengalpattu, Coimbatore, Thiruvallur, Salem, and Kanchipuram, and Kudalur. So these are the, I think, almost briefly, but overall the situation all across the country, except for the few states, of course, where slightly more cases as compared to the rest of the country, which of course includes your state also, the things are on a declining trend. And if we at the ministerial and the health secretary level, and of course the level of the district collectors, who are all also expected in this meeting, if we become a little more vigilant and a little more cautious, and start ensuring that the message that has been given by the Prime Minister to create a Jan Andolan around only this COVID appropriate behavior. So as a doctor, you will be able to appreciate that we should be able to significantly cut down the transmission of COVID in the country, say by the end of this year or so. So with these few opening remarks, and once again congratulating you and your team for the good work and the hard work that you have done over the last 9-10 months, and hoping that Tamil Nadu will also do much better in the next few months. I am handing over to Dr. Sujit Singh. So after the presentation by him, I will expect some remarks from you, and then maybe at least from my side I would like to hear the collectors of these, at least these 7 districts, which I have mentioned are still a little problematic or maybe contributing to the maximum number of cases in Chennai. And then of course we will have some sort of an open discussion, and then the final remarks by the Secretary Health, Government of India. That's how we have proposed it. If there are any changes that you would like to suggest, we will follow that also. So I am handing over to Dr. Sujit Singh, Director, National Center for Disease Control.